cities.
Hi guys, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We were going to, I think, go talk to Gortash. That's what else is there. Book of the Devil. Reign of Karsas. Yeah, okay. Betrayal is the means to free Orpheus, but we're not doing that. You must find one such lookout in order to learn where the Sharon Cloister is hidden. Let's find such a lookout hiding amongst the desperate new arrivals flooding into Worm's Crossing. So we need to have a look around here. Okay, we have a... Yeah, okay. Clark is immensely grateful. Thank God. Arabella will be with us. I would hope that the dude is going to be with us. The tiefling. We refuse his deal. And we're not doing anything with Orpheus. We're going to stick with the Emperor this time. Good or bad? Okay. So we need to find a Sharon. I will when I'm ready.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
You really don't.
Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you. If it ain't broke, it's 'cause we already helped you
The audience chamber.
Who's Somi and why does she have a name?
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Well, stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no?
Glorious, those are some heady top notes.
Aren't they just? You clearly have excellent taste. What can I do for you, sir?
Quite the establishment you got here.
I must say I'm rather proud of it. The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides.
What we got in stock?
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm?
Indeed. Purple worm gullet. I need one of them for something. Potion of speed I'm going to take. Take all of them. What is that? Oh, for dark vision, okay. Featherfall, web grenade. Potions of healing. Mind reading. Okay. I'm gonna sell that ring. Don't really care about it. Hold on to that. Dagger +1 can go. Hold on to that. Sell half of them. Sell one of them. Supreme healing potion. Didn't even know we picked that up. Sell half the Drow poisons. Same with the Wizard Bane. Dimensional door will keep. I think we're good there. Telekinesis, planar binding. I haven't used half of these spells. Cloud kill. Chain lightning. Yeah, we'll hold on to all of them because we'll use them eventually. Probably in another playthrough. All that. Keep the withered blue petals, and we have another rope. And I think it's good from him. I'm holding on to the bell, even though we'll never use it. Because we killed them. Clownhammer can go. Keep Ketherick's Warhammer. She is actually proficient in Warhammers though. Cruel Sting. Oh wait, is she not proficient in Warhammers? Oh. Don't need them right now. Don't need 7 bottles of water right now. Get back some money. That weighs 8? Jesus. Okay. Don't carry body parts around. We have Starion for the locks, so we don't need anything there. Okay. Do.
Be sure to savor each purchase.
Ah.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you to the audience chamber.
Are you a Steel Watcher fan too? If so, we meet here every day to discuss their mechanics.
There.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the Steel Watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
Oh, that's Somi. Okay. I was wondering about that. That's locked.
On the Gondians and Gortash invented.
And that's into his shop. Okay. Okay.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
It was, but good armor is hard to find. I could wear it to dinner with folks.
You'd imagine it's one of the refugees, right?
I got it. I got it. No, thanks.
Should be like down in the shadows and stuff. What we've been through here.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
You can expect a way.
Expecting you.
You know, with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. You can't return it. Tried to climb up one, you madman.
In a word, sir,
How else was I supposed to feel?
exquisite. Almost painfully so. My body burned like the noonday sun.
This food shortage
isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the Drow.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
What's the crack, crack?
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Also, twin drows.
I just want somewhere warm and a brothel. Pleasure house.
Oh, we're not queuing for Sharess's caress. Not yet, anyway. Head on in.
I bet your time is flashing in front of me.
You got that right.
I want to give it a good rumple.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
How does a drow end up in a place like this?
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers crave the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
There. As long as you're here of your own free will. No wonder. Look at us. We're immaculate.
Life is prosperous. I'm much happier kissing the many lips of the surface than tending a field or manning a shop.
Glad you found a place to feel safe.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me,
I'm gonna miss out on
you
that.
don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
I'm good.
Mesobaranzan love magic. A formidable practice. usually only reserved for pleasing the most insatiable matriarchs in the city of spiders.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Enzo Brands and Love Trick. But you're Celadon Drow, why are you fooling your customers? They don't know. You two look uncannily like he's already said that they're brother and sister.
Darling, we're not fooling anyone. Unless you pay me to make a fool of you. You'll just have to see what is in store.
Maybe we'll come back to that. It's early in the morning.
The pangs of warrior cast often over Madame and Myron. Do you think we've done?
Remember our vow to keep one another safe. Now as it stands, you and I,
Sorry.
we will continue dancing.
Is there more to that?
My. I can tell you are a special. You have but to ask. Don't be shy.
I was drowned in a place like
We found
this.
surfaces cradle the
Don't
body
you
of
want
the
to
Drow.
change?
Perhaps, once we have saved more gold, another adventure will begin. We've had busier days, but life is comfortable here with Mamselle.
You're truly pleased with your work here, can't judge you?
I'd have to restrain. There are so once. Trust me.
Menzo Bar-
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night.
Queen Roll.
You can stare as much as you like.
Version of High House of Wonders.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Hey, Arthur.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
I forgot about this. I found the explosive type bears you donated to the refugees.
What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
Keep your gold. I want answers.
I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
What if I kill them? Who is they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Yeah, tell me who they are or you'll be dead before they get here. I kind of want to kill you.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention.
Oh, God.
A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Phaloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it.
For who?
Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
Just doesn't answer the question. Still haven't told me who they are.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Phaloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
Thanks, but I'll need all your gold too.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
Nice.
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 Fingers.
Damn it. We're re-rolling that. There we go.
You rats with the guild now. Heard 9 Fingers met a match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust 9 Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the 9th hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs?
Yeah, why not? Read the dwarf's mind.
Nine Fingers won't be happy about Zenobia, and I'm not about to tell her.
I need to talk to 9 Fingers about Zenobia.
Better you than me. Now listen, I'll only say this once. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Interesting. See, these are all citizens, so I presume I need to go back out. Wait, is there a room below this?
In a word, sir. Exquisite. Almost painful.
These are all, yeah, these are all citizens, and it's more about the refugees at the moment. Let's see if we can go back out this way. Investigates the toys. We need to go to the lower city. Head to the guild hall. We're invited to meet Gortash, and we're looking at our... We're the desperate new arrivals, so that, yeah, that's the refugees. They're all citizens. We have the refugees kind of over this end.
Oh, readers will be outraged.
Why will your readers be outraged?
Talk. I'm on a deadline. This is front page material.
And then the refugees are over here. Reflections of a gullible prick. Lifted the Baldur's Gate based on the God's damn promise that they'll welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone is at home in the gate. Of course they didn't let us through the gate. To the city when they showed up. Took us into a camp team with snivellers and sneerers. Ah. Alright. You're standing on your own at the crossing?
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
Oh, what's going on here, eh?
As long as we stand together,
We have no good
we
choices.
can never be truly broken.
Who's Ulma?
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey, Valdisk Durovna.
Oh, so he knows who he is?
Frey.
Wait, didn't I kill him?
Valdisk Blast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Trasin netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
See, we're still doing the boob armor. That would be, you know, very counterintuitive. Since it would, like, lead a blade straight into the center. If you want to throw him on that fire, I fully support that. What do you want with him?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
More dumb luck than any skill on his part. We'll say he's free now.
Free?
He hates us
Not while
enough.
his master still lives. But he has perhaps earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in.
No, he
And
wouldn't.
once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Astarion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Our judgment, and it almost doomed us.
Why did you have to say time is short? I don't like when people say time is short.
They need to be wiped out. Wait for the vampires to strike here.
And let them marshal all their strength against us.
Who's Godfrey? Standing over here on his own.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
Okay. Up there.
We will have to act for all our sakes.
And while we're doing that, let's extract all ingredients. Craft all the potions of healing. Castle Pearl Loot. Child's Drawing. Sitting underneath a dagger. An abandoned locket. Lander to light, Selena to guide, da 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 da. Okay. Grab that. So that's just background, obviously, just to show the scale of the refugee crisis, I guess. Let's head back down to the refugee camp. I need to find this, see, this is Rivington. This is the kind of what's getting me. They say Worms Crossing is where we should find it and where the refugees gather. There's all citizens there. Oh, cool, just hop over there. Hold on a second. New run begins now. So he didn't come back. Okay, yeah, I get it. He didn't come back with the waypoint for whatever reason.
Watcher sent him flying.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
You told me the armor was a bomb.
The maid ways are talking out their asses. Besides, our pantry is full.
How about the flop outside? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Again, like, it's all citizens. There's refugees here, alright.
They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
There's more than one way to skin a traitor. We'll find a way into the city. You have my word.
We'll head back over that way in a little bit.
Breathe deep and move.
What will we wear while we're washing them? We only got away with what we have.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
What happened?
Oh, you poor, naive soul.
Ew.
Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
How about me? Want to talk about our relationship?
Of course.
Admit it, you never had a relationship quite like this one, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Oh, that's good. I was hoping she'd actually talk about, like, the Sharon person.
Useful as the hammer would have been, I'm relieved we're not in the Devil's Den. Once his kind has you under their thumb, they won't ever let you go.
How does one become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In theory?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not.
Another vampire.
The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
There.
You made a good decision refusing that devil's contract. We'll speak more on this later, but suffice it to say for now, that crown is vital to our purpose here.
Ours or yours? I'm thinking, like, before we go into the Act 3, we'll go through all of the dialogue stuff.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to
There we
actually
go.
show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Hey, you're Sharon, aren't you?
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of
Excuse me.
disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Ooh. Urge Shadowheart to lie.
Of course not. A cover to throw our enemies off the scent. I suppose you weren't deemed important enough to be informed of the plan.
That would have been fine deception in most cases. But your lying tongue cannot mask the empty pit in your spirit. She truly has abandoned you. Now I must report your reappearance, If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Alright, cool. Well, at least we found that. Investigate Cazador's palace to do that. Oh, the Grand Duke is complete. Oh, because Will is dead. Yeah. Okay.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you.
Gather quoth before we do anything. Here he comes. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to Gortash.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Outraged.
We should shoulder your shield on your back.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Every substance has been tried and tested by your street.
Actually,
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
no. He merely offered
Lord
patronage.
is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Keeps highlighting the doors, it doesn't let me go through them.
Precious hero liberated them from one hell only to trap
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last patriarch of this wretched city.
Talk to the waiter.
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants. As long as Lord Chatshield pays me for all this waiting around.
Yeah, dude, you're getting paid to sit down and eat and drink.
You hear? Milady says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe. Ravengard on his side.
They do look so cool.
That should tell you something.
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
Who's the killer?
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining.
Oh, if they say Roger, Roger, that'd be fantastic.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
Can we say that they're like... They're just tools like any other weapon.
They're a true miracle of engineering.
Ha! It'll be a miracle if they're still working in a tender.
Alright, interesting.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Hello, hello, hello. What's this then? Oh, we've been down here, haven't we? Yeah. Oh, that's where we got out of the thing. Okay. That could be handy later, maybe.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
I'm sure he is.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Gortash has Ravengard on.
Oh, fun. And Ravengard is there too. Flaming fists and steel watchers all around. And all the lords and ladies are here. Right. Do the silly thing and walk up.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
Point taken.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
What kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
What are you getting at? You want me to kill Orin? Well, I was going to kill her anyway.
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Then why are you controlling the Absolute's army? You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my Steel Watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Kind of what I was thinking.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
I'm not going to do detect thoughts because he's going to notice that. We'll try insight. 15. It's a 15. There we go.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Oh, that's kind of... I'll defeat Arn and we shall be allies. That doesn't lock me in, though. Yeah, this will definitely end well. Because I kind of want to see what this goes to. I want to point out that I don't trust them. But I do want to do the alliance for now and then kill him later. Because imagine if we get into a fight and we're allies, the Steel Watch will come in on our side. Which would be really, really handy. As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted, you Orin Ketheric. And then if this screws everything up, we're going to go back to this, but if we can still do the alliance.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too.
Oh, okay.
I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
Right, I'll defeat Orin. So what's the whole point of the army of the Absolute then? Just to get him into power?
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp? A little redundant of me to say, but that could be anyone.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Oh, I know who that is. How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change shape?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed.
Yeah, I better be...
And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
You, Orin Ketheric the Brain, what's your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute god.
That's the part
the
there.
faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
And so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, we still don't know the main player. That's the thing. I've heard enough. Am I free to go?
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
We can just attack him now. That would be a terrible idea. There's how many? There's like 5, 6 Steel Watchers. And the Fist. We'd never win that fight. This is not the place. Alright, let's do this.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
I have nothing to do with this.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
See, that's the thing, right? I wonder what he, how many guards he has in the office. Hey, Raven Guard. Sorry about your son.
Your first act as Archduke, my lord, truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn?
New Dawn, is that what you call the tyranny of the Absolute brings to Baldur's Gate?
Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
I didn't want to mention Floric.
Enemies within? What do you mean?
Traitors, Portier. Any who dare speak ill of Baldur's Gate.
Pardon me for saying, Archduke,
But do the people require such a heavy hand?
The people demand it. Is a Baldurian truly free when he fears for his future?
Hey, Shatter Shield.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast's crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Yes, but you're right.
And if the Steel Watch can't protect us...
Damn, and he seems to be made out to be genuine as well. That's the weird thing. They're really making him out to be genuine. Either that or the narrator is lying to us. You in that door? Doesn't look like it. You in that door? No. Oh, it's literally just into the city from here.
Raise your eyes. Look upon she who conquers.
Who the hell's you?
Who am I? I am Fhiachs, undying queen of the noble Githyanki, god regent of the 6 arms of Tunnarath!
Oh.
And you are abominations twice over. You carry geek parasites, and you harbor the heretic Prince Orpheus.
We haven't told us
Glorious Fhiachs, I am unclean. I exhort you, grant me guidance.
Hear my words, Vinisk. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Fhiachs' rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Fhiachs, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen.
You're divine, eh?
Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her queen.
I don't have the... Oh, I do have Rapture. It doesn't really matter because we're not using Lae'zel. Let's try and convince her though. Oh. Oh, there's no convincing her. We'd have to roll on nat 20. Yeah.
I will not entertain madness. Only in Fhiachs' might am I free. Shmarzala, Fhiachs. Your grace is my honor. Orpheus will die by my hand, and I will take my rightful place at your side.
One promise. One drop in the astral sea. Do not fail me, for you would not survive the flood to follow.
I want to do a full Githyanki run. Why are you here? The Yenna, I think, is the changeling or grub. Why is Yerger here? So they have nothing to say right now. I'm going to be AFK for 2 minutes.